Hey again. So next we're going to do a song called My Flag. I think Miss Perry and Miss Hawkins' class were doing this for the concert, but it was part of our patriotic concert. So it's called My Flag, and some of it is in sign language, which usually scares people off, but there's only 7 words that's in sign language, and they repeat over and over again. So it's really simple, and a lot of you in class were honestly doing it better than I was. Anyway, so My Flag, here's the sign language for you, and then the rest is just some really simple movement choreography stuff. So the first word is when. You're gonna start with your fingers stacked on top, and then your top finger is gonna make a circle around the front to the back and land on that finger there. So that's when. One more time. When. And then I see is going to be making a peace sign and touching your cheek and moving out. So when I see. The next word is my. Simple enough. When I see my. Then our next word is flag, which we're going to use a couple times. Flag, so you're going to want to use the same hand for the bottom of your flag that you do for my. And you're making a flag like this. And then it just waves once to be a flag, okay? So one more time. When I see my, again, use the same hand, flag, go back to my, and then the next word is countries. So you're gonna use this same hand again, make a kind of a C over here towards your shoulder, and then with this hand, you're gonna do this symbol, and you're gonna make an outward circle, okay? That's countries. And then you go back to the word flag. And that's all of it. So let's put it together slowly. When I see my flag, my country's flag. And that's it. Everything else is just simple movements. One more time with the choreography, and then we'll go through the whole song in slow motion. When I see my flag, my country's flag. I am always touched inside, just hands at your heart, swaying back and forth. I always go that way first. Okay? Then you go back. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I am always filled with pride are the words. And what you do is you start with your hands down by your side. You bring them up in a circle over your head. When you get to the top, I know you can't see my hands. When you get to the top, you're gonna close your hands and then pull it down, almost like you're doing a pull-up, where you're grabbing that pride and you're pulling it right to you, okay? So your hands are open until you get to the top. Try that one more time. I am always filled with pride, and that's when you bring it down, filled, okay? Then, when I see my flag, my country's flag, let's see. I know that it's my own are the words, and you're doing kind of a similar thing, but a hug type movement. Close those hands, pull it to your chest. I know that it's my own. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I know I'm not alone. You're having your hands down by your side, and this time you're bringing it up in front of you. Like you're reaching for somebody, or you're giving somebody a pie. Keep those hands flat, okay? When I see my flag, my country's flag, I am often moved to tears. Don't make your tears run all the way down your neck or anything, just your face. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I can push aside my fears. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I know that it's my own. This is a repeat of before. Grab and pull to your chest. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I know I'm not alone. Again, a repeat. And then your hands go back down and you say, I know I'm not alone. One more time until the end of the song, and then you release. Okay, so that's everything, pretty simple. Let's do the whole song together. Now, one of the classes that did this song played ukuleles for it, and I will be doing a separate video for the ukuleles next, okay? So be on the lookout for that one if you want to try the ukulele part. Here we go. My flag. always touched inside. Pride, remember, pull it down. Like a big hug, close those hands and pull it towards you. Hands up in front of you. Lower them down. See if you can sing along this time. I'll try to sing too. Here we go. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I am often moved to tears. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I can push aside my fears. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I know that it's my own. When I see my flag, my country's flag, I know I'm not alone. Hands down. We're gonna sing I Know I'm Not Alone one more time. Hands do the same thing. I know I'm not alone. And then your hands go down. Awesome job. If you're like me and when you get to the end of the song your sign language starts getting mixed up, you just gotta slow it down a little and stay focused, because I do that all the time. But like I said, y'all were doing better than me in class with it, and good for you, because that can get a little confusing. Nice job. Look for the ukulele part next.